Joined by Bruce Boudreau. Bruce, game 82 for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Absolutely nothing on the line for them as a team. They open in Boston on Saturday. But what Sheldon Keefe calls the major distraction continues as Auston Matthews looks for number 70. If you were running their bench tonight, how would you handle Auston Matthews, Bruce?
Well, I mean, I'd play him normal. I mean, he's in the game. So, I mean, I definitely would manage his minutes where, at least for the first 2.5 periods, if he doesn't have a goal. I mean, if he's playing tonight, the last 10 minutes or so, if he didn't have it, I'd probably play him a little bit more, but I mean, you don't want to overtax him. This is by far not the most important goal in Austin's or Toronto's minds right now. So, I mean, you play 4 lines, you run with them, you don't overtax him in the first 2 periods. In the 3rd period, if he's dressed, you may as well try to get him the 70th because that's what he's dressed for.
All right, then let's get to the actual playoff series itself. The Bruins have eliminated the Leafs the last 6 times they have met in the playoffs. The Leafs haven't beaten them in a playoff series since 1959, Bruce. But you still think the Leafs caught a break by getting Boston in the opening round. Why is that?
You know what? I've seen Boston play last night or 2 nights ago in Washington, and they looked. They just didn't look like they had any energy, any life. If it wasn't for Pasternak, there was no offensive chances for them. And again, I saw a lot of the game last night against Ottawa, and it was the same thing. Now, yes, they know that they're in the playoffs and everything, but they could have been playing for first place. I don't think they're sitting there going, hey, we can't wait to play the Leafs, because I think the Leafs this year is better matched against Boston than any year that I've seen them in a long time. And so, I mean, I don't think the matchup, even though Boston has won 4 straight against these guys this year, I don't think it's a matchup Boston should really want.
All right, so the Leafs may have caught a break by getting Boston in the opening round, but don't expect them to say that publicly. Leaf fans were chanting, "We want Florida," going to the second round last year, and we all know how that turned out.